One of the creepier parts of Trump's Georgia rally is that he's acting like he didn't lose the election. He's pretending like he won it, or that it's just like still up in the air. It's almost like he's acting like the election didn't even happen yet. It's really, really strange. So here's the end of his rally. Then I want to respond to how brazen certain aspects of this are.
We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together with the incredible people of Georgia, we have made America powerful again. They've done it. We have made America wealthy again. We have made America strong again. We have made America proud again. We have made America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Georgia. Get out and vote. Get out and vote.
My dude, you lost. You lost, and it wasn't even that close. Biden got millions and millions and millions more votes than you. Even if I'm being kind and I say every single voter fraud claim that you're making, I'm just going to assume it's true. Biden still wins in that scenario. What are you not getting? He won by millions of votes in the popular vote. In the Electoral College, it's 306 Electoral College votes, which is about what Trump had over Hillary, and he called it a landslide when he did it. What? It's really strange to watch him go out there and just act like the election didn't happen, act like it's still before the election. He's in campaign mode for like himself. Meanwhile, this is supposed to be about, the two Republicans running in Georgia, Perdue and Loeffler. By the way, somebody tallied it. Apparently, they spoke for like 2 minutes or so at the rally. So it was wall-to-wall Trump. And the things he's saying there, I mean, he said we made America wealthy again. Really? Really? What was that number? Either it was like 60% of small businesses or 60% of restaurants are going to permanently go out of business now as a result of COVID. 28 million people are on the brink of homelessness. We're really going to have a foreclosure and eviction crisis, the likes of which we've never seen before as soon as some of the COVID protections expire. We're in a really, 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 really bad place. He says, we made America strong again. What does that mean? Does he mean like, oh, I just threw a lot more money that doesn't need to go to the military, I threw it at the military. It kept increasing the military budget as our infrastructure falls apart. Is that what he means? Made America strong again? Or is it like, we're strong because we illegally assassinated Iranian commanders and almost sparked World War III in the process? Is that you being strong? He said we made America proud again. Really? I mean, again, if you look at polls worldwide, regardless of what you think of Trump or Obama personally or your own opinion on them, in the eyes of the world, Trump is embarrassing. He's embarrassing. He is. Whereas people more liked Obama. Again, I got plenty of criticisms of Obama, and we can go through them in detail. But in terms of the perception of the world, that's not debatable. How he was perceived versus how Trump is perceived. So made America proud again. Made the people proud. Trump, historically, had one of the lowest approval ratings consistently among U.S. presidents. Does that seem like America is proud? But the worst part, he said, we made America safe again. Almost every single day, we're having a 9/11 in terms of deaths from COVID. Almost every single day, it's like we're having a 9/11. Now, I want you to stop and think about that. Just imagine for a second that is how people were dying. Every single day there were terror attacks where about 2,500 people were killed. Think about the reaction in that scenario. Now, by the way, we would definitely react in a bad way, in the wrong way. We would do more torture and invade more countries and totally shred the Constitution in every conceivable way. So I wouldn't be positive. But my point is, the reaction from the federal government in response to virus deaths, it's nearly non-existent. There's no real sense of urgency. Now the idea is, well, we got the vaccines, so the vaccines are coming, so it's almost like hang on until the vaccines are here. But you got to worry about distribution, right? So how long will it take to get the vaccine to 70%, 80% of the population? That's going to take a while. Let's just assume it takes another 6 months. 6 months of 2,500 people dying every single day? A 9/11 every single day for 6 months? And he's out there in rallies saying, we made America safe again. People have never been less safe, Donald. They've never been less safe. And even if you interpret that as like, oh, we made America safe because there was the riots, and now there aren't as many riots right now. Understand that, again, the poll showed people viewed Joe Biden as more of the law and order candidate. You want to know why? Because Trump, how did he respond? He threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act and deploy U.S. soldiers on our streets. And he gassed peaceful protesters and did a photo op while holding a Bible. You know what people thought when they looked at that? They said, oh my God, this guy is adding to the chaos. He's adding to the mayhem. There's going to be more destruction, more rioting, more looting as a result of what he's doing. He's pouring fuel on the fire. This is not the law and order candidate. So he's not keeping anybody safe in terms of his reaction to the riots. And he's not keeping anybody safe in terms of COVID. He won't even do a national mask mandate. He won't even do a national mask mandate. That would save hundreds of thousands of lives. But he has the nerve to say we made America safe again. You didn't make anything safe. I despise Joe Biden with every fiber of my being. But having said that, I still can't wait for this guy to be out of office. Because this, he really is the ultimate postmodern president. And what I mean by that is he creates his own reality and he pushes it relentlessly. The actual reality be damned. He creates his own reality and he pushes it relentlessly. Truth is irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant. We made America safe again as a 9/11 is happening every single day because of virus deaths. Every single day. Won't even take basic steps like a national mask mandate. Won't even do that. I'm not even sure he actually invoked the Defense Production Act. He threatened it and he said that he was going to do it. I'm not even sure he did it. I mean, honestly, what you should be doing is using that and mass producing the same drugs that he got when he had COVID. That Regeneron, antibody treatment. That should be being made in, record numbers at the moment. Treat it like a World War II level catastrophe, because it kind of is in terms of the death count. But you know how they swat that aside? They go, yeah, but it's mostly old people and people with comorbidities. As if that doesn't count. Do you have a grandma? Do you have a grandpa? Do you have somebody who you care about who has, health issues? Plenty of people have chronic health issues. Does that make you, love them less? Are they less as people as a result of that? But this is the arguments they make. Well, it's old people and people with comorbidities. But he says he made America safe again. It's the exact opposite. The fever needs to break and the spell shouldn't work anymore on his base because it's getting to levels of absurdity that nobody ever thought was possible. But here we are.